Good morning. I'm just taking a moment here on my last morning down in Survival Valley, listening to everything, waking up, the songbirds, the sound of fire, the churning and gurgling of the creek, being warm next to this fire, and the smell of its smoke. I'm just taking a moment. I think that, there's more endurance in being able to stay out here doing the survival challenge. Honestly, I do. But I also think that there's a good, wonderful life outside of just being outside. I got a home and a family to take care of and a business to take care of. And so I want to, as I sit here and make my last meal, I want to make some shout outs. Number one, thank you, Vicky, my beautiful bride, for, of course, agreeing to this once-in-a-lifetime adventure for me. Appreciate you so much for holding the fort together and taking care of the house and still having to work and while doing that all on your own. Next, I'd like to make a shout out to my employers, the Western Belting Company in Denver, Colorado. I happen to manage a store on the western slope of Colorado in Grand Junction called Mesa Bearing and Power Transmission. And I want to make a shout out to my employers for allowing me to take the rest of my vacation time so I could be out here. Next, I'd like to make a shout out to the Harrises, the founders and owners of Survival College and the owners of this wonderful land out here, Scotlyn Ranch in Kemia, Idaho. It's been super wonderful that you guys, number one, chose me from my silly little adventure videos that I sent in. I hope I've been everything you've looked for in a challenger. Next, I'd like to give a shout out to my employees, the folks that I manage, Jake and Jessica Jordan and Dylan Wood. Thank you guys for holding down the fort and taking on the burden of all the work that needs to be done and taking good and great care of our customers. And thank you guys. It's very, very much appreciated. Next, I'd like to give a shout out to Tom's Military Supply. Tom's Military Supply sold me some really good stuff. My backpack, my bivy bag, my bag, my dump bag, and my knee pad. Thank you, Tom's. And now to all you guys, thank you. All the people watching. You guys are great. There's a good chance I'll never meet many of you. But again, I hope me coming out and having my fun out here inspires you and your loved ones to get outside, get off the computer, and just experience how wonderful this really can be. You know, as unfortunate as it may be, you know, some of the things that I've been able to show you, you guys can all get into a situation where you're going to be hopefully going, wow, what would that Graeme guy do in a situation like this? Oh yeah, he showed me this. No. And you're able to make a bad situation a little bit more tolerable and survive. Thanks, everybody. It sure has been a super pleasure being your host and surviving out here. I hope you've enjoyed the videos. I know I've enjoyed shooting them. Alright guys, well, I think I'll say goodbye to the valley now. I've got a long journey ahead of me. I thought I'd come back to my favorite little rose bush. I'm sorry, rose bush. No, I'm not a fan of all the rose bushes. Yeah, it got cut up a few times. But my raspberry bush. Let's go ahead and get a little trail nibble on. Get some energy before we get on this big old long hike. Boy. Alright, look at that. They got gifts this morning. Look at you guys. Look at this bountiful feast you're giving me. Oh, you're so wonderful. Oh, look at this one right there. Oh, yeah. Look at all the love. Look at this. Man, they know I was going for a big long one. So they said, hey, let's gear this dude up. Let's go ahead and put some energy to all the little berries out there that are just starting to ripen. Oh, that one's good and squishy. Look at this one here. Yeah, buddy. Alright. Oh, that looks good. Oh, look at that guy right back there. Looks like a birdie's been on that one. I'll go ahead and leave it alone. I kind of like to leave birdie food alone. All that stuff. Okay. Well, it's been nice. Screw that, man. Back on mine. Extraction. Woohoo! Let's do this! Beep beep! Let's hit it.
We'd like to give a huge thanks to our sponsor Spot for sponsoring us with the Spot Gen 3 Global Satellite GPS Messenger and mobile satellite phone. They were such a great addition to the safety of our contestant. If you want to get lost where you want to and found when you need to, visit findmespot.com to check out their product line. We would also like to give a big thanks to our first Survival College Survival Challenger, Graeme Wood. We learned a lot and laughed a ton. Thank you for forfeiting your privacy and letting us get a first-person view of what going bush in the life of Graeme looks like.
Okay, so this is just funny now. I got all my favorite cows going dictating the pace. Let's go. That's not my way. Oh yeah, and by the way, I'm lost. Woo! Stupid hemlock. Ah, you stink. That was weird. You girls have the wrong idea. I'm not that kind of man.